What is up, awesome people, and welcome back to my Pokemon trading card game card opening series. Alrighty, so in the last episode, we opened up little blister packs that gave us these cute and cool and awesome little pins. So this is the Evantal pin that I got. As you can see, it's really cool if I can get it just right. And it's probably the best I'm going to get it. There we go. And last but not least was the Xerneas pin that I got. Did the focus is going to work? Here we go, Xerneas. Now I've got to find a place to put those guys too. Alrighty, so in the last episode I didn't announce what I was going to do because I thought I might leave it a bit of a surprise. Now, this thing is quite old. I didn't actually get this in Australia because Aussie seems to be quite weird with the type of, like, I suppose custom type of thing. A lot of these don't make their way to Australia because of the toy that comes with it. I mean, unfortunately, with Furious Fist, the same thing happened again with the Charizard ones, the Mega Charizards, X and Y, I think it was. They are not getting shipped outside certain parts of America because of the toy that comes with it. So this one, unfortunately, fell victim of it as well. And this one was back in 5th gen, and so meaning it's quite old. So this one's way past its due by date, but I recently got it because the only way I can get it is to buy it online. And I actually didn't realise this thing existed either. So it's a Sylveon collection. So, as you can tell, toy and Australian will look at it and go, yep, it's too dangerous. We can't have it here in our stores. It's because of that. We can't have it. No, just, like, forget all that. It's the toy. Nothing harmless. Apparently it's dangerous enough to choke on, even though it's big warning smack there says don't give it to anyone under the age of 3 because it's a choking hazard. So yeah, it's total BS in my opinion, but it's the way it rolls, unfortunately. So what does this come with? It comes with all this. It's really cool, and as I said, Australia never got it. Sucks. Alright, so I suppose we'll move on to the more positive side of this. This comes with 4 black and white booster packs, Sylveon and all the EV evolutions as special foil cards, a fiery type energy card to power Sylveon's attacks, and Sylveon as an awesome collectible figure, which apparently is all devil here in Australia. So yeah, there's all the EV cards right there on display, all in awesome foil cards, the Sylveon toy, the Sylveon card and a energy card to be able to use it, and booster packs to collect. So this one came out as a promotion for X and Y before the actual X and Y expansions came out. So this was really, really cool and would have blown everyone's mind at that time too, to see that Fairy was being introduced into the card game as well. Would have been an absolute mind-blowing, boggling thing as well for the metagame. Alright. So, let's whack it open because I know how much people love EVs, and I'm a little bit excited too because EV evolutions are quite cool. I've liked all of them except for Sylveon, only because it just does not tickle my senses like all the other ones. Alright, there it is without the wrapping, so you might be able to see it a little bit easier. So much plastic. So the easiest way to open it would be probably this way. Just carefully slide it out of this box without dropping anything. Okay, there it is without its box wrapping. So we'll see if I can take this off without dropping anything. There we go. So there was the Fairy energy card before it was released, so that's one extra for me. And we've got a promotional Sylveon card. This is XY04. So as I said, nothing was really released for X and Y at that point in time, but it was still considered X and Y collection. So this has the Summing Voice and Fairy Wind, which I'm pretty sure the same Sylveon from the trainer kit with Noivern had the same things as well, but this was the promotional one for it. Alright, I'm not ready for that anymore. Oh, everything falls over. Alright, so what have we got in here? We'll start off with the figurine. Now, it's been a while since I've held a Pokemon figurine, but I've got so many of these. So that is pretty cool, I would admit, having one of these in 3D. Not my favourite Eevee evolution, it's actually my least favourite Eevee evolution. As I said, it just doesn't tickle my appeal, to be honest. Compared to, like, you know, awesome Pokemon like Jolteon or Umbreon, which are my favourites, and Flareon as well, which is another one of my favourites, regardless of what people say. Flareon is awesome. This is my least favourite Eevee evolution. Heck, even Eevee jumps above this thing as my favourites. Yeah, maybe, talk to me in a year's time, I might come to like it. At this point in time, though, I'm not a big fan of it. Alright, we have Eevees! Eevees, Eevees, Eevees! Lots of Eevees! And look at them! So many Eevees! More than you can count. Actually, you can count them pretty easily. Eventually, in probably 2 years' time, maybe more, we're going to be seeing a lot more Eevee evolutions. And, well, imagine trying to use an Eevee evolution team. It's hard enough trying to pick Eevee evolutions to choose now. So how do I get these out? Actually, I might leave those guys last. I'm just going to leave them there so you can look at them. But I'll look at those ones last because I got to figure out how to get them out. I'll probably just start at Glacier and fan my way around. Alright. So, lots of booster packs. So, we have a lot of old ones. God, Legendary Treasures. So, this would have come out around Legendary Treasures. We got Dragons Exalted and Next Destinies. My goodness. It's been ages since I've had Next Destiny booster pack. God, that was like the third booster pack, or third expansion to come out. Goodness gracious, old memories flooding back. Shows how old it is. God, I'm gonna like have nostalgic memories just opening up this. Alright, so Next Destiny's booster redemption code. And we have Eevee. Start again. Pikachu! Where did Eevee come from? I know it's an Eevee deck, but damn, that was a really bad mistake. Sneasel, Growlithe, Litwick, Pidove, Arcanine, Reverse Holo, Articuno as a Holo and the Rare, Minshell, Jigglypuff, and Curlier as the last card. Goodness gracious, I can remember that Arcanine. I've actually used that on online play when I first started using the online client. That's how old it is. My goodness gracious me. Alright, put that there. And next we'll go Dragons Exalted, which was an honour to complete online as well. Alright, so we got another redemption code there. Okay, so we got Wurmple, Nincada, Gibble, Cubone, Rufflet, Marowak as Reverse Holo. We got a Mola, Tool Scrapper, which is a great counter to a particular annoying Tribute set, which I've used. Fluffy and Gothita is the last card. So I can go there. These guys can go there. Hey, Legendary Treasures. I've seen a whole bunch of these tonight. Okay, so of course we got our redemption code for it. Okay, so we got Krogon, we got Gothita, we got Snivy, we got Oshawott, Cobaloin, Holo, bit all over the place, Xatu, we got Piplup from the Radiant Collection, we got Ordino from Radiant Collection, Energy Switch, and Cherubi as the last card. And last but not least is our last booster pack. And of course we've got a redemption code. Alright, so we've got Swablu, Vulpix, Trubbish, not the OP one, oh excuse me, oh, bit gassy, Misdreavus, yep, just making sure I said the right thing, Levany, Reuniclus, We got Eevee from the Radiant Collection. We got Torchic for the Radiant Collection. We got Gothita, and Dewott is the last card. Alright, so that's the booster packs down. Some pretty good cards there. Now, the main attraction is these. I thought I might save these for last. Right, now I've got to figure out how to get them out. I don't want to tear them. Well, this is like the worst design I've ever seen. Maybe if I do this. Let's tear the edge there. Ah, God, this is like rocket science almost. There. Hopefully I didn't tear the card. No, it didn't. Alright, so there it is. Glaceon is the first one. So, it's got quick attack and reflect energy. It's pretty cool. It's a holo as well. So that one is black and white 90 promo. So I'm going to go all the way back to my black and white folders to put that one in. Alright, so now I'm going to work my way around the fan, trying to get these cards out. And again, it should be easy now, it's just that initial getting that first card out. We have Leafeon. So quick attack and energy assist. Okay, so they're almost, as I said, they're almost doing the exact same thing, but they're not. Okay, they all got different moves. I was going to say, that's a little bit of a rip-off. Alright, so that one, and slip out. Now I got it going. Umbreon, one of my favourite Eevee evolutions. And again, it seems to be everyone's favourite Eevee. Umbreon is just like so cute. And it's a dark type, which is even better. I can't get a focus on this card. There we go, it's because it's too awesome for it to focus on. Shadow Drain and Slashing Strike. So that'd be really cool if you can get like a plus power on that. You get 50 damage and heal 50 as well, which is half its health back. That's really cool. Other than that, it's going to be alright, I suppose. It's a promo card as well, so you can't use it online. I can't remember what the rules are for promos back in the day. We won't be able to use them now, of course. But that'd be an alright card to use, I suppose, for a dark deck. Put a double colorist onto it and start using Shadow Drain. It'd be very hard to kill, that's for sure. Alright, so we've got Espeon, and this one's got an ability. So it's got Psi Report, your opponent reveals his or her hair, which is very handy. Ability is prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to each of your Pokemon that has energy attached to it. Very similar to Magic Bounce. And it's a very strong card too with that Psi Report, so if that was to be legal now, combine that with Red Card and you'd be laughing. Plus you can't get poisoned or anything that as long as your Pokemon have energy cards attached to them. Yeah, that's very similar to its counterpart in the game. Alright. Nearly there. Right, another one of my favourites. Flareon. Alright, so this has got Scent Attack and it's got Fire Slash, which is doing a lot of damage there, but I think it's got Discard. Fire types seem to have that little trend of discarding fire energy cards when you use them. Oh, if you do 30 more damage, so 90 damage with the expense of a fire energy card. Now, if that was to be legal now with the Flash Fire cards out, that would be hell strong. And Flareon, unfortunately, back in 5th gen, wasn't as strong, but it is now with Flare Blitz. But, God, I love Flareon regardless. Next up is probably one of my second favorite Eevee evolutions is Jolteon. If I get it out. Jolteon, my second favorite Eevee evolution. Flareon's my third, and Umbreon's my favorite. So this one has Electric Gun and Pin Missile, which is one of Jolteon's signature moves. Along with Thunderbolt. It's not going to focus by the looks of it. It's there we go. It's a weird focus, but we got it. Okay, so now we've got 2 left. Now, this is like the weirdest and worst design of card holding I've ever seen. Okay, Vaporeon is the second last card. It's going to focus on this one, but it does have Muddy Water and Spiral Drain, which would be very strong. Again, a lot of water type cards are quite strong like that. Trying to get a focus. Doesn't want to focus at the moment. Come on. There we go, we've got to focus this time. Alright, so heal 20 damage from Spiral Drain, and Muddy Water does 20 damage to your opponent's bench Pokemon as well, and 20 to your, the opponent's active. So that is a pretty good poke, and Vaporeon naturally has a lot of bulk, so it's going to have some nice health as well. Alright. So, down to our last one, and I swear to God if I see another one of these packaging, I'm going to scream, so... note to all the whoever designed this, don't do it again. That's so annoying. Whew. Alright, so last but not least is Eevee. So when you're doing this, you can always choose whichever Eevee evolution you could to do. Growl and Quick Attack as Eevee's attacks. And of course you can evolve it into, as I said, whichever Eevee evolution you like, including Sylveon, which I would probably choose Umbreon out of all them, thanks to its little move there. And with that, that's the end of this episode. So next episode, pretty sure we'll be moving on to more recent Pokemon trading card related stuff. So we'll have the Pyroar box, we have the Crocodile box as well, and how can we forget the Furious Fist collection, which is going to be massively huge as far as what I've got to do. So many cards to open. But yeah, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to check out this video. If you haven't already, make sure to check out the previous episodes I've done as well. And as I said, upcoming episodes will be more related, recent stuff for the trading card game. And with that note, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!